YouTube, what's going on? How you doing? It's your boy Kofi back with another video. We're going to talk about the Terence Crawford versus Jose Benavidez. The reaction, the review of the fight. I thought it was a great fight. It was Crawford's second fight at welterweight, his first title defense. Um, you know, I expected Crawford to end the fight in the eighth round, but I'm gonna give Jose Benavidez props because he showed grit, he showed courage and poise in there. Um, I can tell he was trying to bait Crawford for the counter punch, but Crawford, it took him time. Like a scientist, he dissected the problem, and he just took his time and figured Jose Benavidez out. Of course, Crawford was getting caught sometimes by the counter puncher because it happens. Crawford had to be, the initiator. He had to take chances because you're not going to win a fight by just standing there having two counter punchers like that. So Crawford had to do what he needed to do. Jose Benavidez, some of the things I felt that he should have did more. His corner really wasn't telling him nothing. They allowed him to stay in the middle of the ring. Yes, Benavidez for the first couple of rounds, I want to say 3 rounds, he was the stalker. He had a stronger jab than Crawford. I'll give him that, but he started to fatigue, and after that, he stood in the middle of the round, and able to he couldn't outmatch Crawford intensity and endurance. So it was just problems he was having. Even when Crawford would throw counter punches or even throw punches to his body and like make 3 or 4 punch combinations, Benavidez would like put his hands in and go, "They don't fade me, they don't fade me." That don't mean nothing. You're still getting hit. All he was trying to do was play a psychological game with Crawford, like come on in and hit me. After the 6th round, it was smooth sailing for Crawford. Crawford had his bounce, head was moving, he already knew what was going on. Benavidez was gasping for air. You saw him in the corner. He would lean against the ropes, and he would just stand there. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? But what he was trying to do is have Crawford come towards him, and if Crawford would have came towards him, um, he felt that he would have been able to, land that straight right, which is true. I mean, hey, it's boxing. What you expect? You're gonna get hit, or you can set your opponent up. But Crawford played chess with him. He didn't play checkers, which was smart. Yes, it went 12 rounds. Crawford landed a, um, a vicious right uppercut, followed with a nice left hook. But nothing, But Benavidez went down, and Crawford finished him like Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero style. That was tight against the ropes, and congratulations to Crawford. A lot of fans are mad because Crawford didn't call out Errol Spence, but he decided I wanted to fight all the best. Am I mad he didn't call out Errol Spence? Well, I can say I am mad to a certain degree, but at the same time, it's whatever. It's who he wants to fight. I would love him to see him fight Spence, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman. I want those type of fights because as a boxing fan, I want to see Crawford fight Errol Spence or Keith Thurman or Sean Porter and vice versa. So we just want the best, no matter who it is. I just want to see the best. Um, Benavidez rehydrated to 170 pounds in the ring. So he weighed in at 145 and he rehydrated to 170. So he gained 25 pounds. Crawford official weight in the ring was 159 pounds. So he only weighed 14 pounds more. Crawford had a bounce. You can tell he was the stronger fighter towards the later part of the fight because Benavidez started off, strong. Don't get me wrong, but you can always start off strong. But how do you finish? Or remember, boxing is a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's not the World Olympics. You're gonna sprint 100 meter, 200 meter. This is a marathon. This is a marathon. You got to take your time. You got to be able to do what you need to do. You got to think on the fly. You got to be able to. If your plan A not working, plan B, plan C. What's plan D? What's plan E? I didn't think he was gonna do this. You got to be able to, use your mind, have a intelligent ring IQ. So kudos to props in the Crawford camp for doing their thing last night. Even kudos to Benavidez and his team. And I don't care what nobody say. At the end of the day, he got in the ring. He did what he did. He was in 26-0 with 17 knockouts prior to the Crawford fight with 400 amateur fights. So it's easier said than done for somebody to say, "Oh, it took Crawford 12 rounds to get him out of there." So Crawford would have knocked him out in the 8th round or the 3rd round. the casual fans would the first thing they would have said, "Oh, he's a bum because he knocked him out that quick." Or if it went to the decision, or Crawford fighting bums and Benavidez, he gave us a situation how Crawford got exposed. That's not true. Or Errol Spence would have walked him down in 2 rounds. How you know that? Nobody knows that. This is all assumptions. We don't know that until you get in the ring, and it's easier said than done, especially if you've never boxed, if you've never got in the ring and fight, if you never had an amateur pedigree, if you never put on gloves, if you've never been under those lights. So it's easier said than done. One thing before I go, I love that Andre Ward said last night. If you go take a chance and Google Boxing Ego on YouTube, Boxing Ego had an interview with Andre Ward. Andre Ward said, when you fight mediocre competition, he wasn't disrespecting Benavidez, but sometimes you don't fight the best you're supposed to fight. But when you fight the elite fighters, the people that's in the top of the division or the pound per pound rankings, people are considered to be the best in the world, it makes you bring out your A game. And also, like he said, Benavidez did all the talking all week. He went to Crawford barbershop, talking mess to his family, his friends. He said he was going to knock him out. He was going to be the bigger, stronger, faster person, all this other stuff. Well, walk him down. Why he didn't walk him down? He sat right there. He was playing possum with Crawford. It didn't work. Crawford pointed him out. He used his mind, his cerebral. He did what he was supposed to do. So, let me know who you want to see Crawford fight next. Did you like the fight? If you didn't like the fight, that's fine. I ain't mad at you. Who you want to see him fight next? What should Benavidez do moving forward, going from here? Because he ain't got one loss. So what should he do? So post your comments. Hit the Hulk smash button. Like the video, and follow me for more boxing news, more African culture and traditions, anything on Marvel and DC, and music reviews and reaction. Peace.